let's go back now to the volume 1, 2,
Volume
and
1.
3. Tell us some exciting, exceptional stories in those volumes.
Well, the name of the very first story in the book is You Left Your Head.
Oh, another gruesome story.
And
Do you
this
have?
is absolutely true. In the East Bank Berbice there was this thing that if a girl, a woman should leave her husband because he bad, and then he go and beg and she go back, neighbors seeing her going back used to say, you can run left your head, go. You know.
So Stephanie, so what you've been doing now, like some of your fellow writers in Berbice, because I know Edgar Mittelholzer used to walk Georgetown, New Amsterdam, and sell his books. I know the same thing with well, the other writers who used to do the same thing. Annie Cameron used to walk door to door to sell his books. Right? And it seems that history is sort of repeating itself with our writers. We self-publish, we've got to walk door to door and sell our books.
Yeah, I have done.
I know you self-publish your book, then you
similar.
have to go and market
Yeah.
your own books, right? That's difficult for a writer. I mean, after all the work you've done, right? After all this work that you've done to put it together, to dress a story or dress an idea, you have to go and walk door to door and get your book sold. What do you think we should do?
Well, if there is anything we can't do, we continue. And there is some benefit, you know. I have got some benefits from, and it depends on what you're looking for in life. It depends what gives you joy. Because going door to door, or stopping somebody on the road and selling your books, you get a kind of a satisfaction
You get to
because the
connect
person
with the person.
respond to you and you can talk, and perhaps the person bought a book before and then the person going to bring up the story about Wilfred Schultz and the snake, you know, and I couldn't stop reading the book till I finish. And you know, you get a chance to talk, and they get a chance to ask you questions, and you get a chance to answer, and you feel good about
that
it.
interaction.
Yeah.
I think the writers that I mentioned before, Mittelholzer and Cameron, I think that helped them a lot with their work.
Yes.
Because they were able to connect, get a response from the people that they meet.
Yes.
But I like it. There are some other writers. There's a name I like. He said he likes to go down to the post office to take and post his letters and collect his letters. Because on the way he will meet people. He'll get to talk. Right? It's way back. He can stop, right, observe something, a scene. So, yes, as you said, there are benefits.
Yeah.
There are benefits.
And you go to bed, you're feeling nice and smiley.
Yeah,
You
and
feel
he
nice
said
and
depends on what you're
smiley.
looking for. Sometimes we,
Yes.
yeah, I know some writers or new writers, emerging writers, they want to just burst onto the scene, stardom and things like that.
Yeah.
And they're listening. If they're listening or watching, right, they can take a few lessons from your book, a few pages from your book. Depends on what you're looking for. You've got the story, you've got the book, right? What are you looking for? Right? You got satisfaction. You can go to bed smiley, smiling, satisfied that you have connected to a person or two.
Yes.
And instant response. You know, it's like oral tradition. Oral tradition with the audience. That's why I named this program Oral Tradition. Because with you get instant response. They have the audience, you sit down talking, and the audience will respond to you in some way or the other, negative or positive, or will tell you that that's not how the story goes or what. And you get response. You get if they laugh or they cry, or they murmur or they're bored instantly. So Stephanie, I like your outlook in life. I like your outlook. I like your writing, yes, but I like the end result. Let's say, or your response to it all. Self-publishing, walking door to door, and you're still satisfied.
Yeah.
Greet us with a one of those beautiful poems that talks about satisfaction, writing, things like that. One that you have in your head, I'm sure.
Well, I won't have one in my head about writing, but I would have one in my head about
Creating.
loving.
Okay.
Just loving life. Just loving anything. Not having something that you hate.
Okay.
You know, just loving. I may have one of that. This COVID, I've not been doing much talking, but let's hope that I can remember.
Relax, yeah. All right.
And say it.
Yeah.
Okay. Sit down.
Yeah, yeah. You're all right. Once you're
Good.
comfortable.
I'm a lover extraordinary. I love the whistle of the kiskadee and the wind's laughter from every tree. I love the music, high or low, played by the breeze on its leafy bough. I love the flowers and the sweet delight they toss around by day and night. The ocean blue, endless and awesome, quietly rolling or in tantrum fearsome. The little stream, softly humming tunes it learned from fish consorting, I love too. I love the moon, romantic and cool, and the stars dipping in heaven's pool. I love the sun, good-naturedly beaming, and the rain the earth invading. I love the trees, ever patiently guarding the terrible secrets of the human being. I love the eloquence of the doggy, the rubbing kindness of the kitty, and the magic conjured by the baby to make happiness for its family. I love the tapestry of family. I love the poet's crafty usage of the miracle of language.
Wow.
How the songster with his music tempts my hips and feet to frolic, and how the wily artist captures beauty with just a flourish of his brush. I love the cunning of hand and brain that lures the sugar from the cane, the flour from the grain, the gold from out its vein, and the crude oil from out its watery mane.
Yes.
I love how wonderfully I was made to see rivers cascade, made to hear the four winds thundering, made to feel love's warm caressing, made to smell air fresh and crisp, made to taste Mistress Bee's honey. But above all those things, I love you.
Thank you.
I love your perfume and your smile, the texture of your hair and the twinkle in your eye. And him whose hands created you, I love devotedly too. And when I'm gone, my love will live on earth and sky circling, life's evils containing, and with the Almighty meeting for rapture and for love propagating. I am a lover. Try me.
Yes, yes, yes,
Well,
yes.
that's entertainment.
Yes,
But
yes.
then the message I want to tell, let's love. Once we love, we in trouble and we make somebody happy. And we're not in trouble. We love everything.
Yeah, yeah.
The earth, the rain invading, but we love it.
Yeah, yeah.
Our neighbor might be invading, and love your neighbor. Good morning, neighbor. We need to love. So that's the general thing.
Yeah, yeah, and the poem seems to sort of encompass it all. You
Yeah.
touched on almost everything, you know, and it's like a tribute to Mother Earth, the
Yes.
things that we get from Mother Earth, and from the Maker, the Creator.
Yeah.
Right? That's so sweet.
And the power within us to love. We can use it and don't throw it one side.
Right. And you also mentioned the creatives, the people who create with the hands, the poets, the
Yes.
writers,
Yes.
the musicians,
Yes. The artists.
The artists.
Right.
These are all creatives.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, that's something lovely to sort of end on. That's a lovely poem to end this discourse on. But there are two things I want to discuss. What is the role? What do you think is the role of the writer? What do you think is our role as writers? And the other one, what do you think is the role of government, a government, to the creatives, to the writers, to artists?